Go give it to Dada.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hafiz.
I love you.
Gone. So I'm sure you can tell from the beginning of this vlog, Akil left again to go out of town, and I headed out after sending out the kids to school to do some Halloween shopping. Right now, I'm just walking through the Halloween section of Dollarama. Shyla's been asking me for curtain bangs for a while now, so I said, you know what, I've been cutting my own bangs for many, many years. I think I can handle this. Let's do this.
Story, what's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection.
I skipped recording the rest of the day, but now we are at the end of the evening and everyone wanted something different. So these are all our different teas and we are just gonna go now and relax. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just ordered some groceries from Instacart and as you can see, Myra is helping me put it all away. For lunch, I'm making chicken tacos today. So I have about 4 chicken breasts here cut into small cubes. And here I have some buttermilk and I have flour mixed in with panko crumbs. Now, if you don't have buttermilk, because often I won't have it either, I use regular milk and then I'll put in a couple of spoonfuls of yogurt and that gives it that little bit of buttermilk sort of flavor. So I'm going to take each cube and I'm going to first dunk it into the milk and then into the flour. And you want to make sure you cover each piece really well so that when you fry it up, it's nice and crispy. I'm using my tripod today, so I'm trying to film with one hand. But basically, I just dumped all the pieces of chicken into the milk and I just kind of let it sit there so it kind of soaks it all in. And then I will do it one by one. I'll put it into the flour, make sure it's coated, and then put it into the oil. For a healthier version, you could just grill the chicken. You don't necessarily have to fry it. Just for some added flavoring, I'm going to use some brown sugar, some paprika, some chili powder, and I'm going to melt that all down and I'm going to coat the pieces of chicken with this little mixture. It just adds a little bit of kick with the spice and also a little sweetness, which will really enhance the entire taste of the taco. Now you can get as fancy as you want with toppings for the taco, but I'm just making a simple coleslaw today using red cabbage, some mayo, some lemon juice. Essentially, I'm just putting together a coleslaw dressing. So if you have coleslaw dressing already, you don't need to use all these condiments. Just throw that on top, and if you want, you can add some spice to it. And that's it. That's the sauce I'm using for my taco. And I'm just putting it together like this. It's really simple, but it's very tasty. And like I said, for a healthier version, you can just use grilled chicken instead of using this coated fried chicken. When my mom and sister were coming into town, we had so many plans of places to take them, But it's been cold outside since they've gotten here for the most part. And Riza and Myra have been sick. So basically all the plans we had have been pretty much canceled. So like any other day, we're kind of staying in. And my mom is catching up on some of her dramas. And through her, I've been managing to watch them as well.
अब ये तलाक देने आया था इसके बाप ने कहा तलाक हमसाया जो है नुमान वो सब पसंद करता है
Stop it.
आप टेप कर रहे
This is how I often watch dramas. I will kind of join in halfway through and I will get the update from my mom and I'll find out what the whole storyline was up until the point I start watching. And then I just pick up from there. And really, I feel like I don't really need to end up watching those first 5-6 episodes because I get my information this way. I messed up here. That's okay. Good practice. Looks like your shirt. Okay, so Akil was at work all day and he's on his way home now, but he's in desperate need of some new luggage. And as you know from my vlogs, he travels quite a bit. So we're going to go to St. Vital Mall here in Winnipeg to get him a new suitcase. So we're gonna go to the Bay because the Bay has these things called Bay Days, and when they have Bay Days, they actually have some really good deals. So I was looking at some of their luggage online and they had some good deals going on, so we're gonna go check that out. And the best part is the kids are staying home with my mom, so that never happens anymore, right? Since we moved here, we never have anyone to watch the kids, so the kids are always with us, and shopping can be a bit of a hassle when you're with 3 kids. So we're looking forward to being able to just go and pick up stuff without having to deal with that. I can guarantee that something that normally ends up taking us like 2 hours to do, we will get it done in 20 minutes. Anyways, I'm just sitting and waiting for him to call me, and then we're heading to the mall. Okay, so what happened is I saw a suitcase online on the Bay's website. It's regular $450 and it was on sale for $112.50. So I was gonna order it, but then for some reason it wasn't going through. I don't know why. Like, it just kept saying we can't deliver to your address. I don't really know why. So I told Akil, like, let's just go and check out at the Bay. They might just have it, right? So we went there, but they didn't have it in stock. And then when I checked online while I was still at the store, it said sold out. But then when I got to the cashier, I decided, let's just ask and see if maybe they have something at another store, another location or something. So this cashier at the Bay, he was super nice. He was amazing. He checked it out and he said, it says there is literally one left in stock. And they can order it in for us and they can have it shipped directly to our house free of charge. So we were able to pay for the suitcase at the cash, and it's going to be shipped to our home within 7 to 10 business days. And we got the last one. So lucky. I'm so happy that we managed to get it because honestly, it was such an amazing deal. All right, so we got our suitcase, but it's going to be shipped home. And now we are sitting outside Southern Spice. Well, I'm sitting outside in the car outside of Southern Spice because we ordered food and we're going to take that home for dinner. Non-rice, butter chicken, chicken fried rice, chicken chutney naan curry, sambar. No biryani today. I love idli. It's one of my favorite things. October being the month of Halloween, there is always haunted horror stories and things like that on TV. So if you know from one of my previous vlogs, I mentioned how I love scary things. I love horror movies. I love anything horror. So I found this new station called Haunt TV and I'm loving it. It has all these cool stories and they're supposedly real, which makes it even more exciting to watch. But yeah, so that's what we've been watching every evening. And Akil is not a fan, but somehow I managed to convince him to watch some of these. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about all this scary stuff. I would love to hear your thoughts. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video. It's not going to be very long, but it is our anniversary edition. October is mine and Akil's wedding anniversary month, and we have been married, alhamdulillah, for now 13 years. So my mom is making us a special breakfast of halwa, puri, chane, the works. You can see Shaila is also getting in on the action. She used to make rotis with my mom when we lived in Toronto. And with me, for some reason, she doesn't want to. She takes advantage of me. But when my mom's around, she likes to get back in the kitchen and do things with her.
Is this too big?
On here. Having a little bit of regular juice, right?
Yeah, but I'll have.
Stay tuned as we finish eating, and I'm going to share some photos from our wedding time.
चला से उठती